This is breaking news from CBS News Sacramento.
And that breaking news, law enforcement swarms a Folsom shopping center arresting a suspect who opened fire on police during a chase.
The pursuit started in South Sacramento before 7 o'clock tonight. The shooting happening in the area of 23rd Avenue and 44th Street. The chase continuing to Folsom, where a K-9 took down the suspect at the Folsom Premium Outlets.
CBS 13 photojournalist James Taylor is on the scene now. And James, what can you tell us?
Well, take a look. You can still see a lot of police officers here. This is just outside the Folsom Premium Outlets in Folsom. And this is the spot where we're told that just a few minutes ago, the police department confirmed that this suspect was taken into custody after an hours-long manhunt that started in South Sacramento and ended up here. At times, Highway 50 was shut down during this pursuit of this suspect, and the ultimate chase of him as he got out of the vehicle and then ran into this neighborhood here. We're told that he was taken into custody right around this spot here near this street. And at this point, they're starting to break down the perimeter. You can see some of these police cars now leaving. But this incident all started hours earlier tonight in the South Sacramento area. And we have some video of what that scene looks like. We're told that a police officer was attempting to pull over a vehicle when that vehicle then opened fire on the officers during that initial chase. The officers called in shots fired, but they were not injured. During the course of that action, the suspect was able to get away and they lost sight of him. But then later on this evening, they somehow managed to track the vehicle down going eastbound on Highway 50 up here towards Folsom. At that point, that's when we saw this large perimeter set up, the helicopter, multiple law enforcement agencies responding to this scene to try to track down this suspect. And again, we're told just moments ago by the police department that they're confirming that this suspect is now in custody. And again, none of those officers in that initial shooting were injured, so that's good news there. But things still trying to figure out exactly how all this happened up here in Folsom tonight.
All right, JT, thank you very much. Let's give you a perspective of exactly where all this played out. From a perspective here of Sacramento, the downtown area, this happened in Oak Park earlier this evening. The shots fired at 44th Street and 23rd Avenue right here in this particular neighborhood. To give you a sense of what's nearby, if I pull out just right here, you can see Christian Brothers High School is right over here. Then the suspect disappeared, somehow went up Highway 50 where things picked up this evening. You could see Folsom Boulevard to Prairie City Road. They shut down for a short while as they were investigating, and then things zeroed in on the Folsom Premium Outlets right here. And as JT just told us, the suspect was taken into custody at the Folsom Premium Outlets.
And again, police say no officers were injured in the shooting. Here's an officer's dispatch audio from the moment the suspect opened fire.
Our speeds are 43 miles an hour. He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
In that same audio, you hear an officer say none of them were hit. And we also spoke with a woman who lives in the area who says that she and her family were eating dinner at the time when they heard the commotion outside.
We heard a car speed through the stop sign. We hear it all the time. But then a couple seconds later, we heard the cops coming. And then right when you could hear the cars, so right when they heard the corner, right after that, we heard multiple gunfires. And then I had to grab my daughter because I knew what they were right away. And then I had to go take her to the back and put her under the table because it kind of scared us.
Yeah, well, the woman also said that she often takes her daughter to play at the park right near where the shooting happened. We're working to find out more, and we'll continue to follow this story throughout the night here on CBS 13.